Hi guys, so today I wanted to quickly tell a story because I have a story for you guys. And like I watch a lot of storytime videos on YouTube, and I feel like this could be a somewhat of a good storytime video. Like honestly, like Tana Mojo, like one of my favorite YouTubers, her storytime videos are so entertaining. Like I could literally watch them forever, and so much crap happens to her, and like stuff like that doesn't happen to me, which like God bless, because like I don't want to be put in those situations. But something did happen to me yesterday, and on a scale of like boring to like Tana Mojo, it's like a solid 5. I would say it's smack dab in the middle, so watch if you will. I was really freaked out for all my friends who I told that I almost got sold into a sex trade, and they're like, what? And I was like, long story, like I know I was dramatic. Oh, it's fine. I wanted to tell you the story properly. Okay, my sister's coming home soon, so God bless, I won't be alone. So, yesterday me and my sister went to Times Square, and I have been in New York for 5 days now, and last night was my first time in Times Square on this trip. And the past 2 times that I've been in New York, this is my 3rd time here, I have stayed in Times Square, or like not in it, but like right next to it, like a block away. Like I'm aware with Times Square, like I know there's like tourists everywhere, like I'm aware of it, okay? And I've never ever like experienced anything like this before, because like no one has ever tried to come up and like talk to us, like do anything. Like there's people on the streets like playing music, and they'll be like, hey, come over here, like weird like people like screaming about Jesus, and they'll be like, hey, come over here, like stuff like that happens to me. And like that happens to everyone when you go to New York, but like something like this has never happened to me, and I felt like I was straight out of the movie Taken. Like if you have seen that movie, it is a freaky movie that freaks me out. It's like my biggest fear, and I literally felt like I was in that movie. So me and my sister watched this musical, right? Because Times Square, Broadway, the used. And this particular musical was actually in Times Square, like the theater was in it, like right next to like Forever 21 and like McDonald's there. And most theaters are like on a road like off of Broadway, but this one was like actually on it. So like we walked straight out of the theater, and we're like in front of it, and we wanted a picture with like the sign like An American in Paris. So we just like, I just found a random lady walking by, so like we were standing there for a while, so I guess that might have like given him a chance to like spot us out or something, I don't know. But we were standing there, and I was waiting for someone that looked like reliable to pass by so they could take a picture of us, because I'm a picture taking hoe who likes to have memories, okay? So this nice Asian lady walks by. The fact that she's Asian is quite irrelevant. I'm stupid, I'm sorry, I'm racist. I'm not racist, okay? I just like, that's kind of, we're done. So this nice woman walks by and is like, can you take our picture? And she's like, yeah, sure. So she takes our picture and stuff, and like she is taking our picture, and this random guy like jumps in and is like, can I be in the picture? And I was like, and I just like gave the lady a look. I was like, ugh. And she's like, ugh. And he was like, let me just be in one. So I will insert that picture right here. So I literally have photo evidence of this man. I was like sending it to my friends. I was like, honestly, like if I die, if I'm on the side of the street, like send this to the police, like this is the reason that I died. Could maybe have not even been trying to kidnap me. Maybe he was just trying to be friends with us. Like, I don't know, but it was still really freaky. Like, I don't know anyone's intentions, but like you're in Times Square, it's like 10:30, 11 at night. Like my first, like we're 2 girls alone. Like my first thought is, this guy is trying to kidnap me, okay? Anyway, this guy starts walking up to us, so like she takes the picture, and then she was like, do you guys want one alone? Because I like gave her a look. I was like, ooh. And so she took a picture of us alone, and then like I thought he would like walk away. Like where I live in a nice little suburban town in Minnesota, like people do that all the time. Like if you're like taking a picture in front of something, like a random dad will just like pop in and be like, hey, like photobomb, like hey, like that's a thing that happens. So I thought it was like gonna be that, like I thought he was just gonna like walk away. He was just trying to like make a joke, but this guy stayed there and he kept talking to us, and I'm like, what is going on? I don't really remember what he was saying. My sister was like smiling, and I'm just like, we should go. And he's like, where do you have to go? And my sister's like, we have dinner reservations at Olive Garden. And we were just trying to go to Olive Garden, get us some unlimited breadsticks. Like I was about to get some pasta, like it was about to be lit, but no, this man ruined everything for us. And like my sister is like so confused. She's like, what do I do, what do I say? She goes, we're going to Olive Garden, which is where we were going. So now we can't go to Olive Garden. We didn't go to Olive Garden because that was freaky. But anyway, so he's like still talking to us, and he's like, okay, let me just finish my sentence. And I'm like, what? And he's like, you guys are so adorable. Do you know how much courage it took me to come up to you? And I was like, and me and my sister just look at each other, we're like, ugh. He's like, where are you from? And my sister goes, Michigan. Like good job, Tootie. And then he's like asking us questions, and he's like, how old are you guys? And I was like, and he's like, are you 18? Because like I didn't know if he wanted me to be like over 18 or like he wanted me to be younger so he could like sell me into like sex trafficking. Honestly, I don't know. So I go, oh, I'm 19, she's 16, because she does not look 18 at all. Like, she has braces, like she looks like a 15-year-old, which she is. So I'm like, oh, I'm 19, she's 15. And then he's like, oh, okay. And he's like asking us questions. And then what else did he ask? He goes, oh, when are you guys leaving? And I looked at my sister and I was praying to God she didn't say like, oh, we're leaving in 3 days, we're leaving on Saturday, like, which we are. Like, pray to God that he doesn't find this video and like find me. That I doubt that'll happen. I go, oh, we're leaving tomorrow morning. And he's like, that's a lie. And I'm like, I look at him, he's like, that's a lie. You're lying, I can tell you're lying. And I was like, and it was like, and then I look at my sister and she's like, no, we're actually leaving tomorrow. And I was like, yeah, we're leaving tomorrow. And he's like, oh, okay, well, I've actually been in the city for about a year now, and I know this really cool place that you guys should come to. And I was like, we should go. Like, we have to go, actually. Like, we have to go. And he's like, oh, okay, nice meeting you. And he kept like touching my hand, and he like tried to drag out this conversation for so long. He's like, I'm hitting on you. And he's like, or are you hitting on me? And I'm like, why in the name of poop on a stick would I be hitting on you? Like, you are disgusting. Like, you're walking up to girls that are like alone in New York, like trying to like sell us to a sex trade. Like, the fact that he was like, oh, I know this really cool place that you could go to, like, yeah, let me just like follow you. Like, do you have like a white van I could get into? Like, yeah, let's go. Like, I'm in. Like, are you stupid? And so me and my sister like run away. Like, I've never like walked so fast in my life, and we were like holding hands, like running away. And she was like, what if he has someone following us? Like, what if he has someone like watching us? Like, what if something's going on? And I'm just freaking out. Like, have you ever seen the movie Taken? Like, this nice man comes up to these two girls who are alone in pairs and is like, wants to be friends with them, and is like having like a really nice conversation with them, except like this man is like attractive in the movie, but like this man was creepy looking. Like, even if it was a hot guy and someone was like, hey, come to this place, I wouldn't be like, yeah, let me come with you. Like, mama didn't raise no fool. But he's like talking to these two girls, and it's like, where do you guys live, or like, where are you guys staying? And like they tell them, and then they go get like abducted and sold into like a prostitution ring. It was so freaky. And then I'm like calling all my friends, like, because like we're still in Times Square, and like my sister, we were gonna go get dinner like in Times Square. Like, we can't do that now because we're so freaked out. And there's this cupcake shop that my sister loves, and like I can't eat anything there, but like she's like, let's go there. So I'm on the phone with like my friend Amy, and I'm like, Amy, like I literally, like, I'm gonna die. Like, this might be the last time you're hearing from me. Like, I'm gonna try to get out of Times Square as fast as I can, but like this might be the end. Like, alert the police, like let them know if you don't hear from me, like I'm dead, like RIP me. And like I'm calling all my friends, and I'm just like screaming, we were in Baked by Melissa, and like the lady's just looking at me because like I'm on the phone like screaming. I was like shaking, I was like startled, like I didn't know what to do. And I Snapchat like all my friends, and I'm like, I almost got sold into a sex trade. My friends that were girls were like, no, that's so scary. Like, they were actually genuinely concerned. And all my guy friends who I Snapchat, they were like, you're being dramatic. Like, I doubt it. Like, literally, they all said, like, I doubt it. Like, maybe that sounds a little dramatic. And someone's like, and one guy was like, oh no, really? And all the girls were like, that's so freaky. Like, I'm actually, like they were actually genuinely concerned. Like, they cared. Look at this. I almost died, okay? I was almost in the movie Taken. Someone should have made a documentary about me. Like, that was the end. Like, scary things don't happen like this to me. Like, in my nice little suburban town, like, the worst thing that could happen to you is, like, the McDonald's worker, like, calling you baby or something. That's the extent of, like, weird, bad things, scary things that happen to you. Like, I live in a safe town. I'm not used to this ish. I might be being dramatic, but I don't care, because I literally, that was the scariest moment of my life. Like, I could see myself, like, laying into, like, a prostitution ring, like, in underground somewhere, like, dying, like, my mom freaking out, like, oh, God bless, nothing happened. I don't know if I explained this story right, but quick synopsis. A man tried to get us to come with him to a cool place. Like, that's freaky to me. Like, you know, that's scary. Like, he's trying to, like, seduce us. Like, you guys are so adorable. Like, you guys, like, do you know how much courage it took me to come over here? I don't freaking care if you, like, had no courage, like the Cowardly Lion or whatever, and had to go all the way to the Emerald City and get your courage from the Wizard of Oz. Like, I freaking don't care how much courage it took you to come over here. Do not try to get me to come somewhere with you. Like, I know this really cool place in the city. No, sir. No. you know. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, like this video.